Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Sarvis Karma and today I want to discuss Python. So I hope everyone can listen me. So without wasting the time, I'm going to start. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to revise all the Python core concepts and which are very important for our learning. Uh, in As we see, the Python is the most popular uh, programming language. So let's uh, begin with a small introduction of Python. Okay. So, what is programming language? What is programming? If we talk about programming, we write some code, and uh, in computer, a translator that by which, with the help of that uh, machine or computer, understand the language of us and gives the result. Actually, it helps a lot. You know, there are a lot of things that uh, uh, you know, human can't do such a great job that some programming language can do. That's why it's very important for today's. Uh, as we can see, there are big uh, programs running which are solving the real life problems. So I'm not going to much deeper in that cases. I'm going to start with the Python. So what is Python? Python is an easy and simplest language I can see. Uh, Python is very easy to understand for the programmers, for us, as we are students, and we can initialize with the Python. So because it's easy to understand and very simple to write. It's like English, okay? And also free and open source. Uh, we can run a code open. There are lot of open source that where we can run our code. High level language and developed by it is developed by Gaito and Rosem. It's portable language. Okay. uh, so from where we should start? We should write the first code, hello world, print hello world. It's very simple and it's looking something uh, it's looking something great. Okay. As hello world, it's looking something very fantastic. So we write some this type of codes to initialize our languages like Java and a lot of languages, C, C++, and so on. Okay. uh, so we let's talk about uh, some core concepts. What is the Python character type? We talk about Python character. Okay, letters A to Z. A to Z in small, digits 0 to 9, special symbols like plus, minus, subtract, division, or and asterisk is used for multiplication. Okay. White space, blank space, tab, carriage, return, new line, from complete, complete. Okay. So these are some Python characters. Other characters also are there. Python can process all ASCII codes and unique characters as part of the data literals. As the every character is given in the keyboard of any laptop or any computer. Uh, Actually, Python iterate all the lit- uh, all the ASCII codes and Unicodes are correct as part of data. Okay, what is the variable? A variable is a name given to a memory location in a program. As we, my name is Saurabh. It's what name, uh, uh, in which we store something. Like in a kitchen, there are a lot of boxes are there. Uh, we put some things in that boxes, and we give the name. Like there are two same similar boxes, and we put the name, like it's a chini box and it's salt, and that there are a lot. Okay, so my friends, as we have to store my age. What is my age? What's the price of sugar and this of that? So we write something to denote, uh, how can how can we store a thing in that. So we use some name, we give some name, and that is called variable. And variable can't be a keyword. We will talk about keywords also. Okay, what is memory? Memory, oh, obviously you saw in the kitchen that there are a lot of things are put in a very proper manner, so we easily can we easily can uh, put we easily can take that things when the use of that things can be uh, uh, can be needed. Okay, needs. Okay. So like name, is, price, this memory. Okay, rules of identifier. What's the identifier? One thing I want to tell you that upper cases and lower case. Python is a language that can, if I'm writing a thing like Saurabh, and if I put the first letter of Saurabh is in capital letter, and second time if we I use the name with the small letter Saurabh. Okay, so these two names will be different. Okay, okay. Yes. Identifier can be combination of upper cases and lower cases letters, digits, or an underscore. Okay. Uh, so my variable underscore one, variable for print underscore, that can be possible. Okay, but invalid, it will invalid when we use first uh, first you can say uh, digit, when I am going to you I'm going to write a variable name, and I'm giving the name that one Saurabh. It will be invalid because we can't write first digit and then any letter. So we can use always lowercase or underscore, no matter for that, and we can write any digit after it. Okay, we can't use special symbols like exclamation, hashtag, at the rate, and so many dollar symbol that out. Okay, identifier can be of any length. Okay, it's not any uh, boundation of length. Data types, we will I'm going to discuss the data types. Data types are integers, strings, float, boolean, none. There is a, okay. uh, if I'm writing a program that print type is, what is age? Age can be integer. Okay, then uh, it will give the output that uh, class int. It will tell it is a int. And so many things that if we print type pi, it's a float. 3.14, it is a float value. And a complex number, it will complex, it will give complex. Print type a, it will give boolean value. Okay, if any I'm putting any digit, then also it will give boolean value. Okay, name, uh, with the integer, it will give integer, right? Yes. If I'm uh, asking the name or type of name, then it will be a string, because it's a string. What is keyword? I was said that we will discuss the keywords. Keywords, words which has unique identity in the programming language, can't use as variable. Okay, predefined, predefined unique some identities are there in the programming language. In every programming language, so we can't use as the variable. If we put that words in the place of variables, then it will not going to be well in the code. Okay, keywords are reserved words in Python. Okay, like and, else, in, return, as, except, is, true, assert. Finally, lambda, try, break, false, non-local, with, class, for, none, while, continue, from, not, yield, def, global, or, tell, if, false, elif, import, trace, print sum. Okay, it's our time. Okay, I'm going to tell something, some program. Okay, if I'm going to I have to write a program that in which I'm going to take two variables, uh, and after it we have to add these two values. Okay, two variables, and that variables to the two values, and after it we have to sum, and have do sum, and print that result of sum. Okay, we can do sum, subtract, division, multiplication, and that all. So many mathematical operators we can use. I'm going to discuss the type of operators. What is operator? An operator An operator is a symbol that performs a certain operation between operands. Operands, what is operands? Okay. Arithmetic operators, plus, minus, asterisk, division, modulus, these are, okay. Uh, Relation, comparison operators, double is equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, this type, not equal to, exclamation is equal to sign. Yeah, that assignment operators is equal to, plus is equal to, minus is equal to, asterisk is equal to, modulus is equal to, double asterisk is equal to. That is the assignment operators. Okay, logical operators, not, and, or, these three only operators are logical operators. Okay, listen carefully what I'm saying. It will definitely helpful. Okay, I'm going to revise all the Python in within 1 hour. Okay, what is data type? Sorry, I'm going to revise. Why not? What is let's see that how can we input in Python language. Input statement is used to accept values. Input, int input, float input. If we write only input, then it will be a string. When we write first int, after bracket we write input, then it will uh, take input as integer. Okay, if we want to input a float value, then we have to write float, and after it we write input and what the value you want, or any empty braces. Let's practice something. Write a program to input two numbers and print their sum. It's a very basic program, We have to input two integers first in the same way, int and input. Uh, okay, uh, empty braces, and after it we have to add the sum, basically like in mathematics. Okay, and after it we have to print the sum. Write the input side of the area square. It's a very simple. Use the formula of area of the square and print the area. Write a program to input two floating point numbers and print their average. How can you calculate the average? Add the sum of all the numbers you have taken and divide by the number of numbers taken. Next, write a program to uh, input two integer number a and b, print true if a is greater than or equal to b, if not print false. It's very simple. It is a conditional statement. Okay, that a is equal to anything, any number, you can take it as input to basically, and if a is greater than or equal to b, and we use the correct syntax expression, that we have to use semicolon, and after it we have to leave a tab, and then we have to write a statement. Okay, okay, and after it else, and print the false. Okay, alright. Now we have to discuss the string. What is string? String is also a data type and stores a sequence of characters. Basic operations. Concatenation. Concatenation means what? There are two words, there are two words or too many letters. We have to add on. Okay, like hello. One is hello and second is word. Then I have to combine the statement. Okay, so we use the concatenation. Okay, hello word in a single word. Length of string is simple. Use len, len, and in the braces we write the string, and we can find out the length of that string is 0. Okay, what is indexing? Indexing means what? We have there are in your kitchen there are multiple boxes are there. We have to if we put the name of each boxes, then it will be easy to find the boxes. Okay, later. So we use the indexing. Like if I am taking a string Saurabh Vishwakarma. Okay, so if I am going to find the first letter S, so string, and uh, in the big bracket 0, then it will give S. Okay, so in this type we can find the position of any letter. Okay, what is slicing? Accessing parts of a string. Okay, slicing is what? If I want to separate a portion from the string, then we use the slicing. Okay, the concept of slicing. If we take a string like Saurabh Vishwakarma and I want to cut the Saurabh, so we use the slicing. In which there are string and in a big bracket, a square bracket basically, and we uh, give the first value from where I want to start, and second value where I'm going to end, and next is also what where what the difference I'm going to give with the position. Okay, so we can slice the string, or we can use the slicing as well in list, tuple, and dictionary also. Okay, negative indexing, we put the we put the value of position from the at the end of the string, or last letter, last position is -1, and second last -2, and so on. Okay, my friend, I'm going to uh, talk about string functions. What is string functions? If I'm taking a string is equal to str is equal to we put a string with the double or single or triple inverted comma. Okay, I'm a I'm a coder, so I'm checking it out something like that. Str dot ends with er. Coder is the last element in the string, and uh, last elements are er. Okay, so it is true that it will give a boolean value, that is true. In the same manner, string capitalize str dot uh, replace old or new. Old comma new means we can replace the string, we can replace the uh, position. Okay, position value. Str dot finds word, so it will return the first occurrence of the word. Means if there is a word there in a string, there are like python in a whole paragraph. You took a string, a whole paragraph, and python is 10 times in the whole paragraph. Then if I am finding the str.find python, so it will give the first position where python is coming. Str.count m, any element you can took like python, so it will count whole how much times uh, the string is coming. Okay, so I'm going to practice some problems. Write a program to input user's first name and print its length. So what you will do, first you will input the first you input the string username, user first name, and you will print it. Oh, okay. Try to find the occurrence. What you say? Name is equal to input. Enter the user's name. Write a program. There are a lot of people. Oh my god. So my friends, we'll discuss a next problem. Write a program Come in the video.
अबे एज रेस्ट्रिक्ट हो जाएगा साले क्या
हेलो गाइस, यो
अब बाइसेप्स भी फ्लेक्स कर दे
यो
एज रेस्ट्रिक्ट करवा के छोड़ेगा हेलो सर
माय गॉड, the video is shared, I think. There are a lot of people are watching, and so I'm very thankful. I am giving the title name, you can read as well. So I'm going to talk about conditional statements. If else syntax. If else syntax. If there are multiple conditions, so we will use that type of syntax. If the first condition is true, then it will uh, give the output as we put in the after first condition. Okay. If the second is true, then it will give the output uh, as we want after the second condition. So in such manner the conditional statements run. Like I'm discussing a small problem. Grade student based on marks. Like marks above than 90, then the grade will be provided as A, and between 80 to 90 the grade will be D, as 70 to 80 the grade will be C, and from below 70 the grade will be D. So how can we write the program? We will use the conditional statements. Okay. And some more examples I'm going to devise. Write a program to check if a number entered by the user is odd or even. We will put the condition if what the number we took, we will divide it by 2 and use the comparison operator is equal to 0. If it will be true, then number is divisible by number is even, and if the condition is false, then it will give the odd. Okay. Write a program to find the greatest of 3 numbers entered by the user. We can compare a number by both the two numbers, both the two other numbers. If it will be greater than from both, then it will be true. If any one condition is false, then it will be false. It can't be greater. So in such manner we can find this we can write the program. Next problem I want to discuss. Write a program to check if a number is multiple of 7 or 2. It's very simple to as we were finding the even or odd number, so we can also find it. A number the number we input divide by 7 is equal to 0. If the condition is true, then we can took the output as it is multiple of 7. Okay, I'm going to discuss the list in Python. So my friends, what is list? List is a built-in data type and that stores set of values. It can store elements of different types: integer, float, string, and so many. We can also store any other dictionary, any other list, any other tuple inside the inside the list. Okay. For example, we are we are taking a variable marks, and we put the marks in the form of list. Like in the square bracket, we are putting the values like 87, 64, 70, 75, 79, so many. And also we can use here indexing and concept of indexing. If I want to know the marks of position 4, then we can find it. Okay, if I want to find the length of list, then also we can find it easily. Length of what the variable in which we store our list, then we can find the length of that list. Okay, list slicing. As the slicing, we studied the concept of slicing in the string. In the similar way, we can use the slicing in list also. Okay, list methods. Let's see. You have taken a list in a square bracket 2, 1, 3. List dot append 4. What it means? It will append the new value 4. Means the new list will be formed as 2, 1, 3, 4. Okay. List dot sort and empty braces. So what it will give the output? Sort. What the function of sort? Sort provide the list, provide the numbers in a ascending order. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If I want to reverse the string, reverse the list dot reverse empty braces, then it will reverse the whole list. Okay. If I want to insert any specific element at the specific index, then what we will do? We will do insert a value. List dot insert what the index where I want to put that value, and comma what the value I want to put. Okay. Remove. We will use the remove to remove the first occurrence of the element. We use the, if I want to use a specific element at a at a specific position, then we will use the pop, list dot pop, and in the braces we put the index of index. Okay, what we want to remove. So if we want to remove a specific position element, then we will use pop. When we want to remove the first occurrence of the element, then we will use remove, and delete. The whole list will be delete if we use the delete function. No, delete method. Okay, yes. Now we finish the list. Now I will discuss the tuple in Python. What is tuple? Tuple is a built-in data type that lets us create immutable sequence of values. Immutable, what it means? Immutable means what? We can create once and never change it after it. Okay, means if we create a tuple, then we can not any change in that after it. Let's see, take example of tuple. Tuple is always created in the small brackets. Okay, 87, 64, 33, 96, and 73 in the small brackets. Okay, if we use in a similar way as in the list we had used that top in the square bracket we write the position of any position, then it will provide the first 90, 86, 87. No, it's not. It will give the output as not allowed in Python. Means you you can't get an output at there. You can't get the element. Okay. Tuple methods. Tuple, if we took a tuple 2, 1, 3, 1, tuple index, tup dot index in the small braces we write the element. Return the index of first occurrence. Means if in the tuple there are multiple elements, same element in the multiple times, then it will provide the first occurrence of the element. Tup dot count in the bracket element, then it will count how many times that element occur in the tuple. Let's some practice. Okay, write a program to ask the user to enter names of their 3 favorite movies and store them in a list. Okay, so what we will do, we will do that we will first take a variable and we will initialize it with the empty list. Empty list means only square bracket. Okay, what we will do, movie first we took a variable to store movie 1. We take second variable and third variable also to take to store the name of movie 1, 2, 3. Okay, now what we will do, what the list we have to taken, we use the append to append all the 3 movies. Movies dot append in the braces what I'm going to append, and print the same list. After it will store all the 3 movies. Okay, next going to discuss, write a program to check if a list contains a palindrome of elements. We had taken a list 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and other list is 1, a string ABC, and another is similar ABC and 1. Hence use the copy method. What it means? Okay, what we will do, first list, second list. Okay, we will do what, first we will copy the same list, because we have to maintain the first list as usual it was that, and the copied list is, we will reverse it. We will reverse okay, so we will compare after it. We will made a condition that if the copied list is equal to the initial list, if the condition is true, then we will print the list 1 is, means list is palindrome, otherwise not. It's very simple. So okay, next problem is, write a program to count the number of students with the A grade in the following tuple. But the list is given. It is these are there are all string values means in the double inverted comma or single inverted comma, that not matters. Okay, C D A B B A. Store the above value in a list and sort them from it. What is the meaning of sort? It will give a sequence like A B, if B is there, A B C D in that type. So okay, now uh, we finished a lot of things, and also uh, I want to extend the lecture. Not it's not a lecture, it's a fun only with the Python. Okay, so I'm going to discuss the dictionary. What is dictionary Python? Dictionary is what? It's similar like a real dictionary. Means dictionary, word meaning, key values. It's on the basis of key and values. There are some key and their values. Dictionary are used to store data values in key value pairs. They are unordered, mutable, means changeable. Okay, and don't allow duplicate keys. Okay, so I'm going to write a dictionary. So what? Dictionary is equal to curly braces open, name. Let's see, my name is name, and we write a name with the inverted comma and semicolon. After it we write our name, Saurabh Vishwakarma. It is also in the inverted comma because it's a string. Okay, anything we can write, many things like name Saurabh Vishwakarma, and second is uh, my age means what? Age is, let's say, 20, and my hobbies. So we can also write anything, teaching or acting or playing football or enjoying with Python. These are things. Okay, marks and so many things you can create, key and values. Okay, and we after it we will close with the curly braces. Then what? Then it will, if we find dict, dict, as we put the variable dict name. If I am writing the key, then it will give the value. Okay, to assign or add. Okay, dict dot key value. Okay, my friends, nested dictionary. What is nested dictionary? If I'm going to I'm writing some dictionary. Name is equal to Saurabh. No, not is equal to. It's a semicolon. Name Saurabh. Score. If I'm write a key score of now there are multiple subjects are there. We have to store a lot of subject and the marks. So what we will do, we will use the nested dictionary and close with a double inverted uh, double curly braces with their proper iteration. No, proper syntax. Student score name, score maths. Then what the marks I get in maths, that it will provide us. Now We'll talk about dictionary methods. Dictionary method, my dictionary dot keys, then it will give the output of all the keys, returns all keys. My dictionary dot values, and we close the braces. Now it will returns all the values. My dictionary dot items, curly braces close. Then what? Return all the key values pairwise as in as a tuple. Okay. My dict dot get keys. Then what? Returns the key according to values. According to value. Get. Okay. My dictionary dot update new dictionary. Then what? Insert the specified item to the dictionary. Okay. Insert that specified item to that. Okay, my friends, what is set in Python? Set is the collection of unordered elements, items. Unordered means what? If I wrote a set like what the common thing is set and dictionary. The common thing is that we use curly braces in both in both places in the dictionary and also as in the sets. Like you take example like nums is equal to curly braces 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and now uh, we print the same set nums, then we can get also that 4 comes in the first position and next are in very different positions because it is unordered. Strings are ordered. Yes. Lists are ordered. Tuples are ordered. Okay. And dictionaries are unordered as sets. These are common things. Oh my, okay, my friends. Set methods. Set dot add element. You can add element. Set dot remove element. Remove the elements. What the element want. Okay. Set dot clear. Empty the set. Will empty the set. Set dot pop. Remove a random. Random. Okay. Set dot union. Set 2. Then it will do the set in which there are values that are in both. Okay. Intersection common values, it will give common values from set 1 and set 2. Okay, let's practice something. Store, it's very good example, but I have no solution this time, but I'm telling you the problem, what's the problem, and understood the problem. But store following word meaning in a Python dictionary. Table, semicolon, a piece of furniture, list of facts and figures, cat, such that a small animal. You are given a list of subjects for students. Assume one classroom is required for one subject. How many classrooms are needed by all students? Python, Java, C++, Python, JavaScript, Java, Python, Java, C++, C. So, okay, what you will do? Assume one classroom is required for one subject, how many classrooms are needed by our students. So what I'm going to do is we'll discuss next the problems of dictionaries and sets. It's too much easy, it's not a big deal, but we have less time to understand the concepts of Python. I'm going to cover all the concepts first. Okay. I'm telling a problem also. Write a program to enter marks of three subjects from the user, and what you can do, we can input the three subjects marks, and then store them in a dictionary. We can we can we can make a dictionary. Dict is equal to curly braces and the value key and values, and after it will do a dictionary. Okay, start with a empty dictionary and add one by one. Use subject as I said. Figure out a way to store 9 and 9.0 as separate value in the set. Okay, you can take help to built-in data. So you can do it. Let's learn the very important, most important concept of programming language. What's that? Which is loop in Python. Loop. Loops are used to repeat instructions. While loop, for loop, do while loop. There are a lot of loops. Okay, my friends. While loop, while condition, and semicolon, some work, some function, and uh, for loop. Uh, what the what the uh, what the important thing we have to know when while and for loop are used using when we use. So for loop, the when the we know, we are aware with the number for which, for how many times the loop is going to be run, then we will use for loop. And when we don't know about how many times the loop will run, then we will use while loop. uh, there, there are multiple examples I'm going to give you, that when the loop can be needed. As print numbers from 1 to 100, we can usually print these numbers with the help of loop. Otherwise we have to write multiple times, 100 times, print 1, print 2, print 3, print 4, print 5, print 100 line of codes, So we can write it with the 2 lines only, using the loop. Print numbers from 100 to 1. Print multiplication table of a number n. Print the element of the following list using a loop. So many things you can use with the help of loops. Okay, my friends. Now some important concepts are also there we have to discuss. Break and continue. Okay, where we use the break, okay. Break is used to terminate the loop when encountered. Break is used to terminate the loop when encountered. Okay, understand the meaning of it. And when where continue is used, continuous terminates execution in the current iteration and continues execution of the loop with the next iteration. Okay, and also there is one other important pass pass statement. What it will say? Pass is a basically a placeholder. Placeholder. What it means? Placeholder. It means that if I am hoping to use the any other value in future at that place, then we can use the pass statement. Pass. Uh, क्या होता है? What is pass? Okay. Okay, my friends. Now discuss for loops. For element in list or any dictionary or tuple, everywhere we can use the loops. For loop with else, for element in list, some work, else, some work up. Okay, my friends. Now we are going to discuss the range. It's very important or important. What I'm telling you, all things are very much important. Um Without knowledge of, without the uh, good knowledge, without the one of the apex level knowledge, we can't use programming language. We can't write the code efficiently, fastly, and easily. What is range? Let's discuss. A range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 by default and increments by 1 by default and stops before the specified number. Means what? I am taking the range of 7. What it means? It will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it will start before the specified value, specified number. Okay, range in braces in a small bracket. We put the number start semicolon, not semicolon, comma, ending, stop, and next step. What the position difference you want. Okay, my friend, let's some practice using for loop and range. Print a number from 1 to 100. So what you will do? So I'm going to do something for I in range 1 comma 101, because if you put 100, then it will give the output up to 99, not 100. Okay, so we will use 101. Print I with the correct syntax, then we will get the output from 1 to 100. Okay, my friends, next problem is print numbers from 100 to 1. Also the same concept we will use. Okay, now okay, pass statement. What is pass statement? Let's talk about it. I told something about pass statement. Let's read something more. Pass is a null statement that doesn't
does do nothing. Okay, it is used as a placeholder for future code for element in range of 10 semicolon paths. It's example of it. Okay, my friend, write a program to find the factorial of first n numbers. We can find the factorial with the using for loop and range concept. Okay, my friends, now I'm not going to give you code. You can also practice for yourself. I'm going to discuss about function in Python. It's one of the most important part of the programming languages. Now, my friends, what is function? Block of statement that performs a specific task. Okay, my friends, like def some function name in bracket. We write parameters. You can write multiple parameters. Parameter 1, parameter. Uh, okay, so parameter or argument. Okay, these are two things. We will discuss something more about arguments and parameters and what the difference between them. We'll definitely discuss in future videos. Okay, my friend. Now I'm writing some function like def sum in braces a comma b, and after it we I take a variable s and write the sum of that two values a plus 1 and return is. Okay, my friends, what we will get? We will get that the sum of these two elements. Okay, it's the using the function. Okay, my friend, it is the function. Why we use the function? Because when we write a function that we can use in multiple places that same function, we don't need we or there no need of writing the same code in multiple places. Okay, my friends. So, dear friends, function in Python, built-in functions. If we talk about built-in functions, there are a lot of built-in functions are there in Python, like print, like length, len, braces, and type, range, and so on. And also, these are the built-in functions, and we make some functions for uh, our mm, that makes our program easier. Okay, that functions are user defined. Okay, my friends, default parameters. What are the default parameters? Assigning a default variable to parameters which is used to when no argument is passed. Assigning a default value to parameter which is used when no argument is passed. My friends, arguments are what we provide the value uh, to to proceed the function when the function is going to work. And if if we are not giving any argument, then some default parameters that run the program, you know. Okay, my friends, there are some problems also based on the function. I'm going to give you. Write a function to print the length of a list. List is a parameter. Okay, basically it is when we use the def concept that in the braces we write something that is called mostly parameters, and at the end of the program we write the print and the same function, then it's called argument. Next what the next problem is, write a function to print the elements of a list in a single line. List is the parameter. Okay, my friends, you can do it easily as the above concept we discussed. Next problem is what? Write a function to find a factorial of n. My friends, is very easy problem, not very critical. You can use the concept of for loop, and also we use the make a function of the factorial, use some concept, and you can easily find you can solve this problem. Write a program to convert USD in INR. It's a very something logical problem that it's easy uh, to write, because write a function, and you have to know the value of Indian currency and US dollar comparison, and do easily. So, my friends, very few things are left to understand to complete our Python whole video. So, my friends, now let's talk about recursion. It's a very unique and very important topic. We use recursion in many places. And recursion is what? Recursion is when a function calls itself repeatedly. It's called depth. So in braces n and semicolon, if n is equal to 0, and semicolon, this case, okay. Return print n, so n minus 1, return n, exclamation, def fact n semicolon, if n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 1, return 1, else return 10. My friends, these are two simple recursion examples. Means this is what in this time we can't explain you because I'm not on the board, and but I'm uh, I'm give sometimes that like factorial. What is factorial? Like n, if I have to find the factorial of n. Let's see, n is a number. Okay, n. So what? N, we can write it n is equal to n asterisk n minus 1 factorial. Okay, we can write it easily. Also, n minus 1 factorial can be written as n minus 1 asterisk n minus 2 factorial. This is called the recursion when the function is repeated or uses. Okay, my friends, now write a recursive function to calculate the sum of first n natural numbers. In this time, if like same factorial, we have to change the asterisk sign with a plus. It's easy to do. Write a recursive function to print all the elements in a list. To print out. So what? We can use the length. We can we can index as the parameter, and then we can add the program. Okay, my friends, now we reached at a good so what? File, input, output, and file. now we reach to the file. What is file actually? Any paragraph, any line, any book, any any chapter is a file. So what, my friends? Python can be used to perform operations on a file, read and write data. Like I'm talking about, some uh, one of my project is the digital diary with password protection, in which what we use file concept. Okay, yes. So what we learn something about it. Type of all files: text file, txt, docx, docs, dot log, etc. That type of files. Okay. Binary files, what, dot mp4, digital files, digital images, digital videos, digital text. These are what files? Yes, some are text files, binary files. mp4 dot mov, dot png, dot jpg. These are the binary files. So my friends, we have to learn about open, read and close files. What it means? We have to open a file before reading or writing. So we use the open statement as f is equal to open, then as a string written, write file name, comma, module, mode. Mode means what? If I want to read the file, read mode or write mode. Yes, file name can be named as any sample text or demo docs. Means what? We can write any, means write the name of the file. It can be text file or binary file. Okay, next what we'll do, data is equal to f dot read. If we take a variable and we take a variable and write f dot read. F is what, the variable that is used to open the file, and braces. And next we have to close the same file, f dot close and braces. So my friends, we understand that uh, open, read or write and close statements of the file. Hello my friends, so some characters are there, we have to learn their meaning. R, small r means what? Open for reading, it's by default. Okay, if we write the w at the place of mode, means what? Open the file for writing, truncating the file first. Okay, means what? Truncating means the above written file will be clear, and now you can newly write the same file. Okay, and also if we write x, then what we get? It will create a new file and open it for writing. Means it will open a new file. There is no file. It will create a new file and open it for writing. Okay. If we write A, then what? Open for writing, appending to the end of file if it exists. मतलब means what? If the file is already existed, then the file will be open for writing and appending to the end of the file. Okay. B is used for binary mode. T, text mode, default by default. Plus open for disk for updating, reading and writing. This one. If I'm writing R plus, then what? We will read the file and write. We can write also. Okay, my friends, reading a file. Data is equal to f dot read and braces equals read entire file. Data is equal to f dot read line. What it means? Read one line at a time. Writing to a file, then what? We can write f is equal to open and demo.txt w. Right? We can write f dot write. This is new line. Overwrite the entire file. F is equal to open demo.txt a. This is new line adds to. If you use a, then it will add, not overwrite. The syntax with open demo.txt a as f demo is equal data is equal to f dot read. Okay, so what? Okay, my friends, it is the syntax actually. Now we talk about deleting a file. How can we delete the file? If we are creating a file, we have to need to delete also. So we should learn how to delete the file using the operating system modules. Module like a code library is a file written by another parameter that generally has a functions we can use. Okay, import operating system os dot remove file name. Okay, how now we should learn some problems. So discuss some problems. Create a new file practice.txt. Obviously it's a string, so we have to put it in the inverted commas. Using Python, adding the following data in. Some data is given. Hi everyone, we are learning file input and output using Java, light programming in Java. It is not like in Python. Okay, so what we will do? First, we have to open practice.txt a data is equal to a dot read. Okay, f dot write practice.txt. What the file? Okay, my friends. Not practice.txt. What the string is? What the variable used to store the string? Practice.txt. So write a function to replace all occurrence of Java with the Python in the above file. What can How can we write it? We have to replace Java, Python in the other time. Uh, we can read the file first, and we can now we can use the replace statement, and in the braces we put the Python and no Java, old string and new string that we replace, and we can find the new file. Okay, my friends. Next problem is search if the word learning exists in the file or not. So what? Search the word learning exists.
So my friends, now we have to practice some problems like search if the word learning exists in the file or not. So what? We will write a code to find that the learning code exists or not. It's looking like something conditional, if learning exists or not. Okay. So first we open a file, read the file, and compare the elements of the file. If the if we got the word learning is there, then it's true. Condition is true. We can print the value, print that learning is there, word learning is there, and if the statement, if the condition is called false, then what we say? The word learning is not there, exists in the file. Okay. So this will be write a function to find in which line of the file does not word learning occur first. Okay, we compare the first letter of the each line and compare with the learning. If the word not learning, then you can print the line, print the line number, which line. Okay. Next problem is from a file containing numbers separated by comma, print the count of even numbers. First, we have to open a file in which there, according to the condition, the numbers are given with the separated with the comma, and print the count of even numbers. We'll put the condition of the even number and print count, use counter to count the numbers, even numbers, and print. So my friends, to map with real world scenarios, we started using objects in code. What is object, my friends? The if we learn Java or C, we first learn about class, objects, and this one. And also, when we write a code in Java, we use static, uh, main, such statements. In Python, we also use these statements like static, uh, uh,
object, class, these are. So first we should know what is object and class. And my friends, what the definition I told, to map with real world scenarios, we started using objects in code, and this is called object oriented programming. My friends, class and object combining. Class is a blueprint for creating objects. Okay. Um, Class student semicolon name is equal to Karan Kumar. Okay. This is class. Okay. Object is a instance. We also say uh, object as instance. S1 is equal to student with empty braces and print S1 dot name. And this is what? This is class and instance attributes. We should learn something about classes. Uh, my friends, you know all that class attribute class dot a double t r, and when we talk about object attributes, then obj dot a double t r. This is object attribute. My friends, you already have saw once uh, that init function double underscore init double underscore. Okay, anyway. What is constructor? We talk about the constructor. All classes have a function called init, which is always executed when the object is being initiated. Okay. So create a class student semicolon def same init function double underscore init double underscore in braces in bracket small bracket self comma full name. We use self dot name is equal to full name. Okay. The self parameter is a reference to the current instance of the class and is used to access variables that belongs to the class. Okay. uh, let's talk about methods. Methods are the functions that belongs to objects. Like class, we create a class student semicolon. Okay. Def init function self comma full name. Self dot name is equal to full name. Def another function def hello self print hello self name. This is what method. Okay, I'm going to tell you about a problem. Create student class that takes name and marks of 3 subjects as arguments in constructor. Then create a method to print the average. Okay, so what we have to first create a class and uh, the names and marks. Take name and marks of three subjects. And then what we do? Then we have to put the uh, take the function, init function, and after it we have to construct. We have to take the arguments and create the method and use the operators, mathematical operator, find out the average of the marks and treat it. That is the whole um, way to solve this problem. What is static method? Methods that don't use the self parameter. So def sitare and small bracket semicolon print anything any string Saurabh Sitare like that. Okay, at the rate Sitare method is a decorator. What is decorator? I'm going to tell you about something about decorator. Decorators allows us to wrap another function in order to expand, extend, extend or extend the operator behavior of the wrapped function without permanently modifying it. Okay, my friends. So some important things I want to tell you, and we will wind up this lecture. Wind up this session actually, not lecture. It's not a lecture. I'm not going to tell you this is lecture. It's a simple conversation of on the Python, whole Python. See, it's not whole the Python. It's simple basic Python. What is abstraction, encapsulation? These terms also you have here, some here. What is abstraction? Hiding the implementation details of a class and only showing the essential feature to the user. You know what? If we saw a car has engine, oil tanker, and so many things, but these are hidden. And what? Essential features we see as a use. This is called abstraction. What is encapsulation? Wrapping the data and functions. Wrapping data and functions into a single unit. It's called single unit means object. It's called encapsulation. Means if we take example of car, so there are a lot of things like oil, mobile oil, diesel or petrol, anything. There are a lot of machinery, engine, so many things, and these are wrapped with a single unit. It's called encapsulation. Let's practice something. And another is create method for debit, credit, and printing the balance. So these are the true problems, and you have to practice. I'm not going to tell you. I have no also solution. Okay. So we'll discuss later. So my friends, I hope this is very helpful. This uh, this is something not. I'm not telling that it's my one of the good or best lecturer. Okay? It's a very casual way of talking to you. I want to uh, talk to you, so I came online, live. I like so much and hope you also enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and there's a small request to you, connect with my channel, and we will definitely try. I will try to upload enough good content that will be interesting to watching. So thank you. Bye bye.